Okay.
I think they're plugged in. Are these working?
Right. Are these on? Okay, let's get into it. One thing we're always going to get from somebody new. Yall Twins?
Yall Twins. Welcome to the Yall Twins Podcast.
Yeah, that was good. That was really good.
All right, that's going to be our staple for like ever now.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Okay, boom, chaka, boom. So, all right, well, let's get started then.
Okay, so we're here. We're here.
Here we are.
You had a good day so far?
I did have a good day. Do you think we should like introduce ourselves to the people for the first time?
Yeah,
okay.
probably.
I'll start. My name is Zion Wood. I am her brother.
And I'm the little sister. I'm Astarte Wood. I feel like we come as a pair.
Yeah, we like so many things. It's like very similar and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let me see. But I'm 21 years old. We live in Oklahoma, great state of
OKC.
Yeah, up at OKC. Currently, both going to college. I'll be graduating May 2023 if all things go well.
I got years to go. I don't even want to think about it. I'm not even close to being done.
Wow.
But we out here. We're.
Yeah. So, but you are like
I'm an official sophomore.
Official sophomore.
Yeah. Sophomore and a half.
So, yeah. But,
so.
That's what we do. So yeah, that's our names, who we are, what we do, kind of. Why are we here though? We don't really know the answer to that either.
I don't know the answer to that. All I know is mostly on road trips. This is when I find we have the best conversations. Is on road trips. Yeah. Because we drive to Michigan once a year, maybe. Let me not say all the time, but once a year at least. That's a 13, 14-hour drive. Yeah. 13, 14 hours of conversation.
Because that's where, our family lives there.
Yeah,
and
so we gotta make
trips. We drive, and it's like...
Screw a flight.
OB. We will take the trip. But, no, we have so many good conversations, and for like the last 2, 3, 4 years now, it's been like, yo, we should do something about it.
We've been saying this for such a long time. We could...
Yeah.
All I know is we talk about some good stuff that I know a lot of people will relate to. So why not record it, you know?
I feel like we are a little bit relatable as well.
I feel like that too.
Almost, in a lot of ways. And I feel like we can relate to a lot of people because we come from Michigan, Kansas. So we have like a little round, just an ETT bit, just a tab.
A block, just a little bit.
But then we live in Oklahoma, in the smallest town called Antlers, Oklahoma. And I graduated 70 people. Do you know how many people?
I graduated with 75 people.
Yeah, it's a very small town. Like, everybody
predominantly white town.
Yeah, and so we've got, we mess with everybody. Now we up here and, with everybody. We're very diverse. We went from hanging out with only the Caucasians to now, I haven't seen a Caucasian in days. It's been a while.
One of my best friends is a Caucasian, so I seen her this morning.
Yeah.
But that's the one white friend out of a group of 10 people. Yeah. She's the only white one. So definitely have a very diverse group now that I'm appreciative for because growing up with white people, it was fine.
Yeah, it was just very different perspectives. We grew up, so it was all Republicans, deep Republicans.
Very bad, real bad.
Yeah, and now, we live, at least up UCO is a lot of Democrats. There's no Republicans up there, but, a lot of Democrats, so, we both sides. I understand where everybody comes from.
Right.
It's kind of confusing.
Right, I can really sit down and have a conversation with, if they're able to.
Yeah.
If another person is able to, sit down and have an intellectual conversation, we can talk about anything.
Yeah.
Literally anything. And I'll try to get to the bottom of it and see where you're coming from.
That's it. So, anyway, so a lot of good conversations. So we figured we would just record these.
Might as well.
Yeah, and who knows, I know for a fact that probably at least my state of mind on subjects is going to change because we're going to talk about funny things. I feel like we're also going to talk about some serious things.
Of course.
And so, I already know because, what was it? My state of mind changes because I've been finding out new information all the time. I'm
100%.
These people are right. And then oh no. And then these people are right.
No.
So it's really, just young people trying to find our way.
Right.
Talk about
and that's
stuff.
one thing I feel like I am always wanting to learn. You know, like I'm always doing research on something. Like I'm always on TikTok. TikTok is finna teach me something every day. It's a curse. Like for sure.
For sure.
Yeah. Anyway, you want to get into our first question?
Yeah, we can get into our first question. So I believe.
Okay, so for this episode, we're just gonna do a little this or that.
Yeah. So you kind of know a little bit, how we think, what we do.
You know right. Okay. So my first this or that question.
Okay.
Are you a night or a morning person?
Oh man. So a little story time. I was a night person. I'm a whatever. I would prefer.
Very versatile.
Yeah, I would prefer though. If I was to prefer something, I'll just get stuff done better at nighttime. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, when it comes down to it, like I've woken up early in the morning, but then I won't do anything. Even if I wake up early, I won't feel like doing anything until it's nighttime.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Because, I used to be a morning person. Before I ever came to college, I was eating right, I was working out. I used to be a morning person. Then I came to college and met college people who are night people. And so my schedule changed to waking up at 6 a.m., going to bed at 9, 10 p.m., to waking up at noon, going to bed at 3 in the morning. Yeah. And that's how it's been for the past year. But me and homegirl, we started working out 2 weeks ago. So we get up at 6 a.m. now.
Dang.
But I still don't get anything done till the nighttime. Okay. Yeah. So now I have like a mixture of both. I guess I'm a night and morning person. I wake up at 6. Okay. Get stuff done in the morning. Go to work. Still don't go to bed till 3 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
How many hours of sleep is that? I'm tired. But I don't know. Gracious. Yeah. I get stuff done in the nighttime. Like I do. I always do my homework at night. Yeah. I always clean my room at night. Yeah. Laundry's at nighttime. Yeah. But I'm waking up at 6 to go to the gym, and then I'm just up.
Just up, doing whatever.
Wait. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not good.
That's not okay.
That's not okay. Oh my gosh.
I took a health class during the summer, and like it said, like if you don't get, well, I know each people are different, right? Because some people only last like 4 or 5 hours and they cool, but for the average person, like if you don't get like 6 to 8 hours of sleep, like by 60, you're gonna lose all your memory. You're probably gonna just die. Like it is so bad. Like
stop.
Yeah, no, it's legit.
Oh
like,
my gosh.
I mean, if you're okay, then you might be okay. But like, it's for the average person.
I don't feel okay though. Like last night, I went to sleep at like 3, and I didn't even mean to. Like here I am in bed at 11. Yeah. But then I'm just like restless, so I get up and do stuff.
Okay. It might. So yeah, I don't know, but it was bad. It was bad enough to where I was like, all right, I am getting my at least 8 hours. Sometimes I only get like 6, but it scared me.
See, I'm a person.
It scared me.
Yeah,
so
that's
I didn't
scary.
Get some sleep. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It pretty much said, I think like during my health class, 2 big takeaways was you got to get some sleep, and like just like what you eat and stuff is like those are like 2 of the biggest things about if you're gonna survive.
Oh for a long time. What was I gonna say? Oh, so that's what I'm doing tonight is sleeping, I guess.
Should be.
What time is it?
Obviously, it's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm going to be in bed by 9.
Okay. Yeah.
That's not going to happen, but it's going to happen. That's scary. I don't want to die from exhaustion.
It's pretty, I mean, I was like, holy cow, I need to get some sleep. So I make sure I was going to sleep. But
my thing is, I'm just so used to being exhausted. So, like, I'm the type of person where I need 8 hours of sleep to feel normal.
No.
But I never get 8 hours of sleep. Like, it never works out that way. Yeah. So, I'm so used to being tired. Like, it's just a normal thing.
Are you on your phone late at night?
Yes, yes. TikTok is a blessing and a curse. Because I find out all of this good stuff late at night. But I know, what is it called? Blue light? I know blue light is not good for you. So.
Yeah, it's not. It definitely keeps you awake. But, So, like, I mean, you could even set it to one trick. I don't know who said on TikTok, but I found on TikTok to turn your phone to grayscale. This is black and white. And then you're like, this is boring. And you just go to sleep. And it's not blue light, so it doesn't affect your eyes. Okay. So that's one thing, like, if you're like, oh, I need my TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is what you can do.
I'm feeding.
Yeah, like, feeding for the tick. But that's what you can do. Okay. But also, like, I mean, I've learned that at least 30 minutes before I go to bed, I just set my phone down And then once you get into like the little cycle or whatever, a natural cycle, then your body is like, all right, it gets tired and like it's hard to stay.
Right. So yeah, so what I used to do, because I used to be such a healthy person, like before I met all of my college friends. Yeah. Like it was probably like the first 2 months of college, like before I met everybody. Like I was isolated. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
I would restrain myself from getting on my phone for at least an hour in the morning.
Okay.
And 30 minutes a night, because that's just unrealistic. Like, I need my TikTok. But I would journal for those 30 minutes before I went to sleep instead of getting on my phone.
Okay.
And that was the best. I would get the best sleep in my whole entire life.
Yeah.
And I'll just fall asleep.
Yeah.
And then in the morning time, not getting on your phone for an hour. Have you ever done that? Like, have you ever done that?
Actually, because I was getting a new phone and like no one could text me or anything, so I was like, there's no use. But no, I've actually been trying that this week, because I get up, first thing I did was get up and get my phone. Then I'm just like, my mind's just like buzzing the whole entire day. Like,
Isn't it?
Yeah. But recently I tried that like this
People don't
last
understand
week.
how important that is. I understand how important it is, but it's so hard to do it. Like, the first thing you do is get on, like the first thing I do is get on my phone, see who texted me, get on TikTok for 30 minutes before I get up. Like, I need to not be doing that anymore.
Yeah.
Start your day with a calm and soothing, peaceful mind, and that's gonna be how your day is. Like, that's how your day's gonna go.
Carries on. So, without a doubt. Yeah. So, but no, I think that's so sleep. Sleep.
I need to sleep. I'd rather be a morning person.
It'd be nice, because that's like how the world works.
It's ideal to be a morning person. But then I don't, even when I wake up at 6 a.m., I still don't get my stuff done till the nighttime.
Yeah. It might just take discipline. So I don't have as much as that, but discipline.
No. One thing my professor told me, which I thought this was really cool, there's a difference between motivation and discipline.
Motivation, yeah, that's like that goes away.
Right, like people say you just gotta be motivated enough to get something done. No, you need discipline. Like, you have to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and say, this is getting done today, otherwise I'm a failure. I've told myself that before.
That's it.
And that's the only way I get it done. Like, because motivation, I want to get this done. I feel like this needs to get done, so let's make it happen. Never happens like the way I want it to.
Yeah, I don't know who he was, or I've heard it actually from a couple different people, but they say, discipline is literally it, because motivation, you know what I'm saying, you can feel good, and then I'm recently on TikTok, they'll be like, I set my schedule to go work out at 6 a.m. and now it's 6 a.m. and I don't feel like it.
Right.
Like, that's like motivation, like, let's do this. But then just like a lot of successful people, they say like, discipline is one of the things. Even if you don't feel like doing it, just go do it. That's what separates like successful people from non-successful people, especially these days.
Because everybody has motivation. Everyone has goals. Everyone wants to get stuff done. Are you actually going to get it done though? Yeah. And that's what I'm struggling with. Like, I have my planner, and so I write everything down that needs to be done for the week. I put, these 3 assignments need to be done on Monday. These 4 assignments need to be done on Tuesday. Yeah. This needs to be done on Wednesday. This, and this. It all gets done eventually. Yeah. But not in that order. Yeah. It usually all gets done Saturday night.
Okay.
Or Sunday night around 10 p.m. because it's due at 12.
Yeah.
So it all gets done, but yeah, discipline is definitely something I need to work on, because shoot.
It's a tough thing, especially with homework. I feel so bad, but like at the same time, it works, because I procrastinate to the last minute. Yeah. But then I get it done in 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I guess I've tried to do homework earlier, like like a week, or not even a week, but just a few days, and it's just boring. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I'm not focusing or whatever. But then like, if I need to get it done on a Sunday night and it's Sunday night, I bust out homework. It's crazy. Like 3-4 assignments in like an hour or two, and it would take me way longer.
And I'd be getting hundreds, so I'm not stressing about it.
So I'm not stressed about it. What's going on? Yeah. So
I have a paper that's due tonight at 12.
How much have you started?
I think it's 4 pages, and I've got 2 pages.
Okay.
It's actually for Ty.
Okay.
Ty is my friend, and I'm good at writing papers. Like, that's my specialty, so I can just sit down and get to writing. She is not a writer.
She's not like that? Okay.
So
like
I have to do it for her.
Yeah. Right. So I guess we answered that question of...
Are you a morning or night person?
Morning or night person, yeah. So that question answered. I think we had a serious question now. What was... Yeah, you are shining.
I really am.
That song.
Is there any way we can, fix that? Is there any way you can like put the exposure down a little bit? Okay, that looks a little. Well, now I just got lines up it. Yo, that's nice.
Yeah, it might be a little dark. We'll get the correct lighting.
But no, that looks better. You can just turn the brightness up on that and it'll be fine. Good.
Okay.
You can't fix exposure once it's already filmed.
Yeah. I think, okay, that's not too bad. I feel like we do need to get some lights though up in here just so if we do.
We need a ring light.
It late or whatever.
But this right now, I like this vibe.
This is cool. Alright, bet. Sounds good. Well, shoot. Okay, so next we're gonna do like a serious question.
Okay, yeah, let's get deep into it.
Did you have one planned out?
No.
Me either. So something serious. What's something serious that's not gonna get, like, that's not insanely deep? I
don't know. I feel like any serious question with me will get deep.
That's true.
I get it. I get into it.
We get deep. Let's go with. Man, it could be about.
Can we talk about relationships?
Okay, I like.
This has been on my mind.
Yeah. I think I might be good with relationships.
Yeah, you're engaged.
Yeah, we're good. I've
been single for almost 3 years.
Yeah, it's been a fat minute.
Yeah.
It's been a juicy minute for sure. So what do you want to talk about relationship-wise? What's with relationships?
Okay, I'm going to tell you my problems in a relationship. And I feel like this is very, again, with the TikTok, I see y'all women. Like, I see the problems you go through, and I'm going through the same thing. So I feel like this would be good to talk about. Do you want me to
fix this, or just, like, listen and sympathize with you? I can fix it. I feel like I'm busy. I'm gonna just sympathize.
You can go ahead and give me your advice, but don't make it too like fixy, because then I won't take it. That's one of my problems. Let's go ahead and get into that.
Okay, that's just a woman thing though. Have you read? There's this book called "Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus." Have you read that?
No.
I listened to an audiobook because I get too tired when I read. But the audiobook, it was really cool because literally men, it's almost like men and women from 2 different planets in the way they communicate. Mm-hmm. And it's pretty much not all women and not all men, but when like men talk to each other and like we're saying, man, this is going on, we gonna fix it. You know what I'm saying? We were hoping our other friends gonna help us fix it. We're gonna get it done. Women, on the other hand,
they just want to vent sometimes.
They just want to vent. They just want sympathy.
They just want somebody to listen to them.
All those things.
Tell them that they're doing okay, even if they're not. Tell them that they're doing
good. Literally, yeah. Is it good? I don't know. I'll leave that up to you.
Probably not.
But yeah. So, anyways, let's go.
Okay.
Serious depth.
Yeah, that's like one of my biggest problems is communication.
Okay. Good old C word.
I know.
Yeah.
It makes me so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But that's not just like relationships. Like that's the same way for like paternal relationships.
Okay.
I have to be. Maybe I just got trust issues. I can't open up to people unless I trust you 100%. Like Ty, for example.
Yeah.
I've been friends with her for a year now.
Okay.
Until like the past 6 months, we've actually been best friends. It took me that long to actually realize she's for me. I trust her.
Yeah.
I can now open up to her as a friend.
Okay.
So even when it comes to relationships, 10 times harder.
6 months.
What man wants to try to get to know a female for 6 months?
Yeah.
Like no one's that patient. I wouldn't be that patient.
Facts. Yeah.
Like that's annoying.
It's yeah, I don't know.
I see how annoying it can be. Like I see how annoyed men get with me for not being able to open up.
Yeah. It takes a little leap of faith. So like my experience with Kaylee was like, I was like, well, I saw this one quote, man. It was off of TikTok. I literally hear somebody on TikTok, but she was saying that if you like love yourself good enough, and you like pursue somebody and they like deny you or whatever, it doesn't work out. As long as you love yourself good enough, you're gonna be cool. You're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? So the main focus, when I heard that, I was like, okay, so I just gotta make sure I love myself and I'm always good. So whenever I do pursue this shawty, even if she like denies me or whatever, and like whatever I tell her, I ain't gonna tell her no crazy, deep things, but at least open up a little bit. If she if she denies it or it doesn't go good or I like trust her, and even if she backfires on me, whatever, as long as I love myself enough, it might hurt, but I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah, and I get that.
Yeah, it takes a leap of faith.
I hate rejection. Like it's a stab in the heart. Like
Yeah.
And I know, and I get over it quickly. Like I've been rejected before.
Yeah.
And I'm over it the next day. But in that, like, 24-hour grace period...
It sucks.
I feel awful, and I hate that feeling. Like, that's one of the worst feelings. I hate being rejected, so it's better to just keep my stuff to myself.
Yeah.
Not bring it up. And that's about it. And then I don't have to feel like that. I don't like being rejected.
So, if it comes to a relationship with a guy, also, the place I was at was I was like, all right, I'm saying, I love myself. I'm like, I've studied like relationships and like, you know, read books and all that stuff. So I feel like I've got everything down. Mm-hmm. And I was like, it's just time, you know what I'm saying? And so I was just at the point where I didn't care if I got rejected or not.
Okay, like you just didn't care.
Just didn't care at that point. Now before, I was like very precise with what I said, all the things. I would never approach a girl. Never. I don't think I've ever approached a girl ever in my whole entire life because of fear of being rejected. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to social media and stuff like that, because that helped me.
Right.
But like it was just pretty much added to the point where you don't care, because you know what I'm saying. You're like, I want a relationship, and so like I want a relationship, and if it doesn't work out, no worries, moving on, going to, you know what I'm saying.
My thing isn't necessarily the fear of being rejected by a man. No. From the jump. I don't care. Men come, men go.
Yeah.
That people come and go, not just men. People come and go. My thing is when you're already deep in it with somebody and they want to know the deepest, darkest pieces of you, that's when I'm scared of letting them know that and then them finding out, you got a problem, shorty. You know? That's the type of rejection I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Nah.
Because that's happened to me time and time again. And I just, like, to this point, I haven't talked about it. I'll just keep it to myself. I'll journal. I'll pray to God. Mm-hmm. But that's the communication. I have troubles with because I don't even think I have that many problems. I don't. Like, I feel like I'm pretty healthy. Yeah. But apparently not. Because I let these things be known and they're like, ugh.
Really?
Not even like, oh, you got problems, but their tone changes. Like, you can feel a sudden change in tone, like, for the rest of the...
Okay.
Yeah.
You just gotta find the one. I think that's also it too. Like with, with like Haley and stuff, like it was just we had so many similarities, you know what I'm saying? Like even if I told her something, it's just like, oh yeah, me too, same. I was like, really? Cool. So it was that. Yeah.
Okay, well.
You good. Yeah. Just wait. You're 20? No, you're 19?
Yeah.
You're 19? So like you got so much time, bro. You got so much time. I wouldn't. You might be ready, but also you got time.
Okay.
You got a lot of time.
Yeah, I do have time. But I just feel like I'm not your typical 19-year-old, which makes me mad. Because I wish I was. I wish I was like my age. But I'm not.
Yeah. But at least you know that.
Yeah, which is fine.
You just got to find someone that's not the typical 19-year-old guy or whatever guy you're looking for. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't want a 19-year-old. The only men that I ever even consider are like 20.
Yeah. So you just got to look for someone that's not that type of typical person. And you'll be good. That's it. Because, just the average Joe, at least for us, I don't want to be boastful or anything. We're not average.
We're very above.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, that sounds very cocky, but...
Just in the way we think.
And not even cocky, because we're not even talking about physical appearance or anything like that. Which we do got
going on.
I'm talking
about the mental.
Yeah, the psyche. I'm talking about the psyche. We're not your average people.
Yeah. It is pretty cool, because I've been just, like, talking to people in my grade and stuff, and there's, like, they're maturing. Like, the guys are maturing. It's cool. It's fun.
It's fun to see.
I can actually talk to guys.
Like, I've already been there. So now I'm seeing you come out, that's cool.
I can actually have conversations. Because, back when it was, like, freshmen and stuff, like, it was just, like, I don't even know. We're talking, but what are we even talking about? That's why I didn't talk to many people. But now I'm like, I'm actually talking to you about things, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just maturity, whatever.
Yeah, definitely. The people in my life, there's my 3 girls who are actually my age. Mm. Everyone else is just like, if you are my age and we're friends... You know, they're probably like a surface level friend or anything. We don't have those intellectual conversations. I'm the type of person who needs to have those conversations for like our friendship, relationship to grow. Yeah. Like I have to know that like you can talk about what I am passionate about and vice versa. Mm-hmm. But everyone else is like 21. Like I enjoy hanging out with you and Kaylee more than I do people my age.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, that's it.
It's just
it's just a maturity thing. So we were just raised different. You know what I'm saying? We had to mature kind of fast. So. Yeah, on the farm, things like that. On the farm,
doing grown men work at the age of 10.
Yeah, literally out there digging holes. The hay. I was a new man after the first time we went and got hay, square bales. Liz, okay, so for some reason,
I'm sorry. It's just so funny that I was having this conversation. I was telling this story like 2 days ago. So go ahead.
2 days ago, yeah. So square bales of hay, they're like, I don't know, 50 pounds or something. But when you're 10 and it's 100 degrees outside,
like you're in jeans and like a big old like a flannel because there's snakes and bugs out there.
Yeah, fire ants.
That 50 pounds feels a little heavier.
It's pretty crazy, yeah. So like, you were not.
I was never able to pick them up until later on in life.
Yeah.
Like I was the 10-year-old.
Yeah.
You were like 12 when we moved?
I was 10 when we moved.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was 9 because we moved in 2010, the summer of 2010.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was 7, 8. Okay, so we were young.
We were young, yeah.
Out here, baling hay.
Yeah, hay bales. We had technical difficulties because we didn't know how long we were talking. But the hay bales, I matured at least 2 years every time we did hay.
I promise you.
You had, yeah.
When we had to go pick them blackberries.
Another 2 years of maturity.
Yes,
right there.
like when we had to go feed cows.
Processing the cows and eating our cows we raised from babies. 3
years
maturity. So by the time that we left the house, I was pretty much had the maturity of like a 30 or 40-year-old.
Right.
And you was the same. Yeah.
Right. Like it shocks me because I don't think of it like that. But like at my job, I work with grown women.
Yeah.
Tell me why the 19-year-old is giving these 35, 40-year-old women advice about their marriage, about their kids, about their mortgage.
Yeah.
Why am I doing that? I'm 19.
It's weird. It's so weird. Yeah.
But it's good advice. Like it's valid advice.
It's
I just don't know how.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So that was it. So that answers that question of relationships.
Okay.
Relationships. Okay. Yeah. So relationships. My next question. We'll make this quick. Yeah, we'll make this quick. I don't know if we won't. We'll see what happens. Would you rather be able to go back in time or pause time?
Pause time? Why would you want to pause time? Like just pause
like
time?
a Click movie, how he paused time
you can
and
pause
walked
time
around.
whenever you want to?
Yeah, you could pause time, live 50 years and unpause time and it'd be, you know what I'm saying? It'd be the exact same as when you pause it. So,
okay, so let me I'm gonna speak my thought process here.
Okay.
I would love to go back in time. Because if I was to go back in time, I could go get my lick on the people who ever did me dirty, you know?
That's facts, okay.
Or not even put myself in that position to begin with.
Yeah.
But then I wouldn't be the person I am today without any of those things happening. So I guess I want to go back in time. I can appreciate their stupidness.
Yeah.
But I still want my lick back. So I guess I would pause time. Pause time. Go fly to wherever they're at.
Me.
Like
in the Click movie.
Yes, exactly.
He pause the time was slapping the heck out of his boss or something like that. Yeah. And
100%. I would love to do that.
Yeah,
Pull up to wherever you're at. Pause that time.
Okay.
Get my lick.
So pause time.
Yeah. Unpause it. Yeah.
That's it.
That's the answer to that.
I would say I would have to rewind time. Yeah, for the fact, I guess it depends how much you could rewind. But I would like to rewind because there's been some conversations I've had that I could have won or you know what I'm saying, at least done better. But I get too nervous. I don't even know.
That's good.
A few days later, I'm like, bro, I could have said this.
That's really good.
Finished it. Yeah.
You know the shower thoughts. I'll be so heated over these same people that I want to get my lick back on. I was like, man, I should have said that. I should have said this. I could have won that argument if I would have said this.
Yeah, if I would have said this and been done. So that would be that one. Also, all the bones I've broken. I've broken a lot of bones. So, yeah, going back and, not running this way in football or not
hugging mom that one time.
Yeah, not hugging mom. I think about that all the time. If I literally just didn't hug you and you fell on me, mom, and broke my arm, that's a story for another time.
Oh my God.
That's a story for another time.
That was so funny.
Yeah, my mom broke my arm by falling on me, and we'll leave it at that until the next time. But yeah, so I'll probably have to say rewinding time would be.
But even pausing time. I think, okay, I didn't say that then, but next time I see them, I'm gonna say it. But then I get nervous because they're saying stuff at me. So if I pause time, well, no, you can't. I wish I could just have a mute button, shut up and listen to what I have to say for a second.
Yeah,
and then say what I need to say.
That'd be nice.
Because then I win all the arguments. Because I promise you, I'm never wrong. The only reason y'all win arguments is because you interrupt me, and that's rude.
Yeah.
And then at that point, I'm just fed up and the argument's over with. You can take the W. Yeah.
I'm very bad at arguing. Yeah, I just get nervous.
I do too.
I don't like confrontation.
We're really bad with that. Like, I don't like confrontation either.
Yeah.
Last argument I got in, I'm going to let you know how it went. It was the person yelling at me, and I was sitting here. That was it.
Okay.
I said like a couple things. They disagreed with me, kept on going, and I just sat here. Like,
I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Because my thing is, first off, confrontation does make me nervous.
Yeah.
But then also, if you sound stupid, I sound stupid arguing with you. Like, that's a waste of breath for me to just, because you're not going to agree with me.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
These people are so stubborn, like, you're not going to agree with me.
Yeah.
And that's bad because I've learned that, like, you do need to stick up for yourself and you do need to actually have a backbone.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I look just as stupid as you arguing about this because you're not going to, it's not like you're listening to me enough to actually hear what I'm saying.
That's facts.
So I'm just shut up.
Okay.
I'll journal about it, shoot.
Yeah. My problem, this is my problem just with people in general, is if I feel any type of uncomfortability, yeah, that's a word. I'm just gonna cut you off. We're not talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm trying to talk to you and you're not listening to me, you won't see me again. Or like, you know what I'm saying? If you like start, if there's anything that I'm like, I'm just so good with myself that I'm like, bro, I don't really need.
Right.
I got me, yeah, and I got Kaylee now, and I got our 2 dogs. But like other than you know what I'm saying,
right.
and mom. But really, other than that, I don't see any benefit of having any more people. Maybe a few other people, but like the rest of the benefit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I really don't know. Back in the day, people really most people lived kind of solitaire, you know? Or at least with not a whole group of social media, hundreds of friends and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, just having a few good people.
I know, and that's one thing that my friend group as a whole is working on. I've always thought that.
Yeah.
Since I got out of, for like the past 3 years, I've always thought that.
Yeah.
But now, like, the girls are finally realizing that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they know that we got each other.
Yeah.
We really don't need nobody else.
Right.
Like, we've been ducked off for, like, people ask me, like, where y'all been? Like, y'all used to always be out. Y'all used to always go to, like, all the parties, all the kickbacks. No, like, it's not appealing anymore. And, of course, we'll go out sometimes, but not for other people. I think we used to do it for other people because they wanted us there. But now, like, no, we're only going to leave the house when we actually feel like it.
Who wants to do it? That's facts.
I'm glad we're all realizing that because I feel like we're even growing as a friend group.
Yeah.
Because at this point, that friend group is my family.
Yeah.
Everybody else, y'all are chill.
Yeah, everybody else is cool. Yeah, I don't have beef with any. Yeah.
Like, no, definitely not. Like, I have no bad blood towards anybody. Yeah. But, like, I see you're doing your own thing over here. I know my own thing over here.
Yeah.
I'll be cordial with you in public. I'll be nice to you in public. Like, not even just cordial. Like,
I even like, I like you
you're
still.
You're a cool person, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But
I just want to hang out.
put me first.
Yeah.
It's me versus me at the end of the day.
Absolutely. Yeah, like, I have so many, I've come in contact with so many people, you know what I'm saying? And I think that they think that I don't like them or, like, something bad. But I'm just living my life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to wake up, go to work, do my schoolwork, like, play Call of Duty Mobile, eat some food, and I'm just do what I want to do. I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
people, because that's what I do. That's really what I do. I see
like
Ty, I see Aiden, I see Nigeria.
Yeah.
And people are really upset with me about it. And they used to, like, it hurt my feelings because I was like, I haven't done nothing to you for you to be upset at me about.
Yeah.
But now I'm just like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I do my own thing. Like, people say, oh my gosh, just started, you so celebrity, you think you better than everybody. No, I'm just not concerned with anyone but my own self and my close circle. Like, as long as me and the gang them are alright, then everything's alright. I have nothing else to be concerned with. And people get so upset that I'm not concerned with them, but I mean, what do you want me to say? You want a cookie? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. One thing I've also seen is there's not, well, this is in my mind, there's not enough time in the day to do everything I want to do and, like, reach out to all these people.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
I don't understand how people are so social.
Me either.
I don't. Like, the only time I get on social media is I have nothing going on. And I have a lot going on throughout the day. Like,
does TikTok have a social media?
No, at this point, no. Like, that's just a game on my phone that I get on.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
TikTok doesn't count.
Yeah.
But, like, I have to be bored to get on social media and, like, even text people back. Like, if you text me directly, like, on messages, like, I will get back to you. But even then, like, it's not guaranteed.
Yeah.
Like, for me to get on Snapchat and text everyone back that's just sending me random snaps, I don't understand how people do it. They just send pictures of their forehead 24/7 throughout the day. And I'm like, I would rather not be on. I have other things to do than be on Snap doing that. So I don't understand how people are social like that. I don't feel like it's fair for people to be mad at me because I don't do that.
Yeah, that's it. Another thing is, I don't know if this is not like prescribed. Mm-hmm. I think I might have ADHD. And one of the symptoms or something of ADHD is like if someone's not right in front of you, you just kind of forget about them. Not like in a mean way, like I'm gonna forget about you, like I'm never gonna think about you, but like it just doesn't come to your mind.
Right.
It doesn't come to your mind. So like if someone texts me, or like if I'm not seeing somebody every day, I'm not gonna think to text you. Not because I don't like you, but like I got other something. Yeah. And like if someone texts me and like I see it, I don't know. I text people back so slow, but I just don't like texting.
I wouldn't even say like, cause I have the same. That's my problem.
Yeah.
Like real bad. Yeah. And it takes a very, very special person to interest me enough to get on my phone and text them.
Yeah, for real.
And that's you, Mom, the girls.
And even then, I'd be taking forever to text you back.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
I would take a lot of time.
I feel bad, but y'all know now. Like, even Mom knows that, okay, Sardi doesn't text me back. Let me call her if I need anything. Uh-huh. But a lot of people don't understand that. But literally, like, it's not that I think poorly of you. Like, it's deliberate. Oh, I seen the notification that you texted me. Because I do. I see every notification that comes on my phone. Mm. But give me 5 minutes, I'm going to forget about it. And I'm not going to think to text you back. Yeah. So it's not like I'm not going to text this person back. Mm. It's like, okay, I see you texting me. But then it just right out my head, and I'll text you back in the next 5 hours when I'm probably get back.
Whenever I feel bad, like, oh my gosh, they texted me. Like, it comes back, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I say I got like 5 notifications and messages. I'm like, let me clear these out. Then I'll text them back.
Right.
So I just want to apologize to anybody who thinks I don't like you. Oh, I didn't text you back. I just forgot. I really did forget. It's nothing personal. I still probably like you. Yeah, I still probably like you. I feel like I'm trying to get to the point, if I don't like somebody, I want to let them know, because when it comes to, I want everybody to feel good, and I also want people to think, I want everybody to feel good, so that could be a downfall, because even if I don't like somebody, I'm still make sure that they don't feel bad, but then they still think I like them, if that makes sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't like you and you come talk to me, I'm gonna still treat you as if we're best friends, because I want you to feel happy whenever.
I always put people's emotions first, and that's another reason why I isolated myself, because I knew I did that.
It's tiring.
It's tiring and it's draining.
Yeah.
I always. Yeah.
It's price to pay. You can either like put yourself first, and then whenever you do meet people, be like happy and nice, or you put people first. This might not be all the time, you know what I'm saying? Put people first, and then not yourself first, and be drained, and I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that every time someone leaves an interaction with me, they're happy.
Yeah.
Or they don't feel bad.
I'm a feel-good person. You get around me, you feel good. People tell me that. They're like, I just like coming to your crib. I like coming to your apartment. I just feel so good. I feel so peaceful in here. And I take that with me every day. Like, that same peace that's in my room, I take that along with me all the time.
Facts. But you gotta have your free time to be able to...
rebuild that.
To rebuild it up,
for sure.
Or else it's just, what is it, like, you keep pouring out, don't have enough time to refill, and then, you empty. That's me anyways, that's for sure.
I definitely have another topic that I want to talk about, but this is getting long, so I'll write it down.
We'll talk about it next time.
Yeah, because it's a good one. What is
the topic? We'll give them a little
It's kind of about like karmic energy.
Okay, bet. We'll just
all
leave
about
it at
karma,
that.
like the good and the bads of karma. Like that's something we can get deep into.
That might be a whole episode just right there. We'll see. But okay, so we'll leave it at that. But we're gonna ride this baby up, because it's been a fat juicy minute.
Almost 45 minutes.
Okay, and we were like, let's see if we can make these like 15, 20 minutes. Hopefully we can. Yeah. Well, cool. So, outro still in progress, but thank you guys for joining in.
Lock back in with us next week.
See.